Hello, everyone, and welcome to this new studio cast. I think it's been almost a couple of years, maybe 1 year. I forgot. It's been long since I haven't done any of these, live streamings. So, welcome to the show. I'll be just having some fun with. This is just a new track I've just started, so yeah, I'll be having some fun here. So yeah, enjoy watching. And of course, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to just throw them in the chat, and let me know.
You're mixing or producing a track.
So yeah, what do we have here? What key are in here? F sharp. What key is here? G sharp. You know what? Let's work on the bright side of things and set the bass line to G sharp. Where's my bass line? Here's my bass line. Yeah, let's do it on G sharp. Right. What's this? Yeah, everything is G sharp, so yeah, let's work in G sharp. Yeah, so let's see. I had a really nice. I had some nice FM tables in here that we can start with. Let's see. What was the name of that table, anyways? It's definitely in my wavetables. So maybe something like that. Nope. Let's see. I have no idea where that wavetable is, and I think I didn't move it to the new tables in here. So you know what? Let's take some of the tables in here. It has some really nice tables, this new serum. I think there was one that I really liked, somewhere in here. Let's see, maybe this one. Yeah, you know what? Let's just create a FM from scratch. It's funny because it's been like a couple of the whole last week I'm playing with Serum 2 and I still didn't try its FM actually. Yeah, you might call me crazy, but I still haven't tried it out. So yeah, let's see what we can do with it. So these are already FM tables. It's here. The hot saw in here should be good, and we're going to modulate maybe a square wave. So saw and square can be a really nice combo. Let's see. Yeah, let's see. So, yeah, let's see, phase modulation. Yeah, these are the nice timbres I'm talking about. Okay, so that's phase modulation. Let's see with the FM, what do we have? Wow. Let's try linear. Yeah, that's more like it. Alright, zero randomization in here. Alright, let's filter this thing out. Now, one thing which is really interesting in this new serum is that you can, so you have like two filters, right? And you can set this one to filters and send it to both filters. Let's start with the first one. I'll go with something a bit, let's say untraditional, maybe some bandpass with a notch, maybe something like that. Yeah, control these two with a macro, something like that, maybe. Yeah. Yeah, that's really interesting. Right, and then we'll go to the second filter, and this one, let's go with a traditional bandpass, but let's modulate it in the opposite direction as the as the first filter. And maybe something like this. Right, so now if we have two filters, something like that, yeah. Oh, I have kind of like a formanty thing. And what's nice in here is that we have an arpeggiator now with Serum, and we can set the rate to something slow. Another rate the gate. Right. Let's and we can now modulate the gate with like a, I don't know, something funny, not a random, but not too much, just a tiny bit. Yeah, maybe more gate. Yeah, something like that, and just set the chance maybe 57%, so you get like some sort of a groove. Oh, it's bipolar. We need only unipolar here. Yeah, that's nice. Just checking the chat. Increase the volume of my voice. Yeah, I can do that. Of course, I can do that. Let's see. So I think we have like 25. We have 30 dBs. Yeah. How about 40 dBs on my voice? Is it better now? Can you hear me? Yeah. Is it louder? Yeah. Let me know if it's better, because okay, 35. How about that? Yeah. The thing is, yeah, let's hear with the rest. All right, let's keep it like so, and yeah. Okay, so yeah, let's see. So what I'll do, this is something nice, by the way, with Serum. We can now modulate the macros. So let's modulate the macro with the first LFO. Let me see. It's clean. Or you can maybe go up like, I can't boost the audio more than this, so I think you should boost it from your sound card by now, because yeah. So anyhow, let's set this thing to free, maybe sample and hold. And give it some smoothing, something like this should be nice. Nice. So one of the nice things in Serum is that now you have those buses, right? And you can actually do some really nasty things with them. Let's see. These are going to get sent to, yeah, let's start with the first bus. The thing is, in the first bus, let's see, what would we do? The thing is, now, yeah, let's start with some distortion, maybe some downsampling. No, I'm not a big fan of the downsampling. Let's see. Let's give it some. You know what? On the main one, I'll add some hyperdimension, and I'll use my delays in here. I'm not a big fan of this groove. Maybe make it yeah, more chances, and modulate the release of the envelope, maybe with a note and random, something like let's see, note and random 2. Yeah, like this. Now the thing is, I want to yeah, let's boost. Let's try it. I want to make this a bit more like it's very basic, it's just a basic FM, right? Let's make it something more interesting. So for those who don't know me, I'm a big fan of the phasers, the phaser filters, actually. Yeah, this could be fun. Let's modulate this thing with an LFO, maybe set it something slow. Okay, that's something cool. Let's add an EQ here for. Yeah, let's modulate this resonance with yeah, some, yeah, this LFO, whatever, just a random thing. Right. And now let's push things a bit, make them a bit more psychedelic with not a flanger but another filter in here, and yeah, go with the traditional comp filtering. Actually, I'll use the traditional comp filter. Right, let's modulate this cutoff with a slow LFO, something like this. Maybe 16 bars. So maybe this resonance in here, I'll modulate it with another LFO, but this LFO, you know, it could be funny. Let's set it to the Rosler thing. This one is really interesting. And to finish things, I think it could be really fun to add a flanger here. Maybe yeah, set it to a rate of something slow, maybe 16 bars. And you know what could be also fun is if we take the Y axis of this modulation, set it to modulate the mix in here, right? But since now we can modulate the mode, we have like a mode remap. What we can do is draw some thing like that. So now it's only when you have these squares in here, this is when the effect will play actually. See, like it's like some sort of an on-off thing. So we'll get like burst of flanges, right? I think it's going to be fun. Let's hear it out. Yeah, that's pretty fun. Okay, so that's bus 1, right? Let's go to the mix in here. Let's send everything to bus 2, turn off bus 1. So we have the original sound, right? Let's go to in here. Maybe add a let's see, what do you have in the convolver? The thing with the convolver is that you can use it to do anything from like a reverb to like distortion. Yeah, see, like we're just modulating the size and we're getting some really weird timbres out of. I love convolution and reverbs. I don't know why I didn't make videos about them, but they can be really awesome. Let's take another LFO. Yeah, I abused the LFOs in Serum, but I think now we have like 10 LFOs, right? Let's see. Go back to the FXs. Yeah, we have like 10 LFOs, so yeah, I can go as hard as I want. So let's see. LFO 5. Let's set it to the Lawrence thing. No, you know what? Let's keep it to the Rosler thing. Let's set it to a slow rate. But then here we need a compressor in limiting mode just to catch. Like it was hitting red, so. Right, so this is bus 1, and bus 2 we had. Right, some really weird sound. And let's go back to bus 2. Maybe add a distortion. Maybe now a nice downsampling could be nice. Yeah, this is nice. Let's modulate it with a note and random. Let's see. No, not a random, and yeah, just a tiny bit. Yeah, this is fun. And now what could be really nice to do. Let me check the chat for a second. All right. Was tuning a kick drum? Is it 1/16th the total length of the kick? No. It's not 1/16th, it's almost 1/8. I've explained that in many of my tutorials. This is the length of my kick. Yeah, almost 1/8. Yeah. All right. Yeah, thank you for all the likes, by the way. I really appreciate it, guys. And see. Best Korean Jesus. Yeah, thanks a lot, man. Doing a lot of CrossFit. So yeah, thanks a lot for that. Yeah, keeping me sane. Uh, yeah. All right. Let's see. So the idea was that I wanted to do is to yeah. Let's see. We'll modulate. We'll alternate between those buses. I'm not sure if I want to do it randomly or not, but you know what? Let's go with the random way first and see how it goes. So LFO6 is going to close both buses for bus 2. Yeah, close and open both buses, right? And in the matrix, what we can do is I know what. Let's close them both. Let's close them like this. So in the matrix, so for bus 2, it's going yeah, square wave like this one, square like this, and for why it's not applying its thing to bus 1, I don't know why. Anyways, and for bus 1, it's going to be the opposite, so it's going to be only active in here. Yeah, something like this. So now we should have something really funny. Yeah, it's just way too fast, so maybe 1 bar. Yeah, there's way too much convolution in here. And to finish the sound off, let's add a compressor in here. Let's set it to multi-band. Yeah, this should be nice. This is more than nice. And you know what? Let's add another filter in here. Let's set it to a conf filter. I love the fact that now we can really push things. Let's see, maybe this one is going to modulate the mix in here. All right, yeah, I think we're good now. And the last thing I want to do is just this is something about me. If you have any of my packs, you know that I love to do this, and this is I like to have the sound at -6. At -6, so I always have a limiter in here. All right, so we have a sound. And one last thing, I think it could be really, really fun to do. And the buses in here, we can add a utility on each of the buses, right? Let's see, add a utility. And all right, let's take one last random LFO. Oh my god, Psytrance is randomness, controlled chaos. Right, let's modulate the panning in here about, yeah, maybe 20%. 30, I think 30% should be nice. Like this. And on the other bus, we'll do the same thing, but in the opposite direction. All right, so -30%. So now we have this. Okay, something is hitting really hard. Why are we hitting in here really hard? Oh, that's really, really weird. Rhythmic, okay. Are we hitting? Okay, that's okay. Okay, there's something modulating something that is causing this distortion thing, right? And I don't know which one it is. We've just added way too much modulation. It's coming from bus 2 anyways. Oh, it's the limiter. Oh, it's on sine fold. Yeah, of course it will. But I don't understand why the limiter is hitting that hard. Okay, spend my time. You know what? Let's take off the convolution and the compressor in here. Yeah. Let's keep it like so. Yeah, I think we have a really nice patch going. Okay, this one could be a nice something to yeah, fill up the track a little bit. What did I have in here? Some crazy stuff. Again, some crazy stuff. You know what could be funny is just opening this patch in Serum 2. So let's duplicate this thing and let's add Serum 2, right? So the patch was called Squelch something. Squelch example, it should be in the user. Squelch example, yeah, here it is. Let's see. All right. Let's see. So we have this patch in here. See, this is one of the examples of. So I have this bandpass filter in here, right? Let's modulate it with the first macro. Where's the delay coming from in here? Yeah, let's take it off from here. You know what? Let's modulate this cutoff with a Rosler. All right, this is good enough. Let's send this squelch to the second filter, and here's where things gets pretty interesting. in my opinion. DJ mixer. Oh yeah. Yeah, I was saying, here's where things gets really interesting. If we take maybe a format filter. Right. it's fun, but wait, hold on. Let's find a nice format filter. All right, let's keep it to maybe format 1. Yeah, it's funny because I always use the first filter, the first format filter with Serum. Like since I've started using Serum, I don't know, 10 years ago, I don't know when, but yeah, and this format filter here, let's modulate it with the really slow LFO. Right, but things get interesting if I send this one to the first bus, right, and in the first bus I'll add another filter because yeah, I can add as many filters as I want now, and yeah, maybe go with a bandpass filter. No, I think that's no, too much bandpass filtering, but maybe we can go with a phaser, because why not? And before the phaser, let's add a distortion and maybe go for something like I don't know, soft saturation. All right, so let's make sure so you'll be in perspective now. So we have two filters, right, running in parallel, and this one is just going to the main. Yep, this one is going to the main, this one's going to the first bus, and in the first bus I have a phaser filter and a soft saturator, so we can get something really nice out of it. And because now we can do it, you know what, this filter, the bandpass filter, I'll send it to the second bus, right, and I can now add a utility in here and send this one maybe minus 30% or even more, minus 50% to the left, or basically 50% to the left, and this one 50% to the right. So we'll create like a huge stereo image. Yeah, yeah, like this. The only thing that I don't like about this is that I don't have any low end left. Okay, let's try to artificially create some low end, and that is by adding an EQ in here. EQ, equalizer. Oh, I have a, oh, this should solve the problem now. Yes, that was just too much high passing. Perfect, and we have a squelch. Okay, this is nice. But now I want a let's see, what's this? Yeah, whatever. Let's take it off from here. Let's take Soothe out from here, and you know what? Let's add Serum. Actually, I'll just go a bit lazy with this one, because I want to start Yeah. I want to add some. I want to add like a lead, right? And I'll just go with an FM. I had this one I made from a masterclass. This is the most basic FM you can make in history. I'll just add let's see, some distortion here. Maybe go some soft saturation. And because I can, I'm going to add a compressor with a multiband. Yeah, that's more than perfect. Let's modulate this with my MIDI controller, like this. Yeah, that's perfect. And we're just going to record this automation, right? Yeah, that's perfect. Let's do this. Okay, that's perfect. So the idea that I want to go for in here, and this is something really awesome in the new serum, you know, so we have like this clip in here, and what we can do is actually check this out. I'm going to make a tutorial on it, okay? So if I go fast on it, just don't worry, in maybe couple of weeks there will be a tutorial on what I'm about to show you, but let's go maybe for like 8 bars, right? And yeah, full probability in here. So what we can do is it's record. Oh shit, yeah, it was recording. Yeah, let's do this again. Why isn't it deleting them? Delete. Oh, backspace. Okay, whatever. So let's record again. Okay, whatever. So now I can actually bypass this, right? Right, and what's really awesome is that you can add those note attributes things, like if you're using Bitwig, you have them, and in Ableton I'm pretty sure you have them. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you have them. So anyways, the idea is that you can just take down the chances of playing some of the notes, and you can do it like randomly, right? Or if you don't like random things, you can, yeah, you can do it the way you like. It doesn't really matter. But point being is that, yeah, you can like, some of these notes will have like less chances of playing. Right? And because we have like these random velocities in here, well, they are not random anymore, but they were generated randomly, we can modulate the release a little bit of the amp envelope. Maybe set the synthesizer to mono. And to make things a bit more funny, okay, let's drive maybe a bit more resonance in here, and let's take this LFO, set it to sample and hold, you know, whatever, and make it modulate the cutoff just a tiny bit. Alright, this is more than perfect. And now we can add an audio track in here and record the output. So audio from record me channel. Because the thing is, now I can't, I'm not sure, but I don't think now I can bounce it. Oh, that's interesting. Is there any overlapping? Yeah, see, the thing is, there's some overlapping. Let's turn off the note on random, hit play on this one. Yeah, let's try it out one more time. Bounce in place. Oh, it's going to bounce it out. That's nice. Let's see what we have. Let's turn off serum. Yeah, I don't like how it's sounding, maybe because there's too much. I don't like the modulation on the release, but actually this is something really nice. There's no overlapping, and this is really cool. Because technically, if I'll have this note in here, Serum is going to play it alongside the clip. Right? So if there's no overlapping, this is awesome. So let's bounce it out again. Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like the note on random on the filter cutoff. Yeah, let's bounce it out again. Yeah, now we're getting some really nice results. So next thing I'm going to do, I'm a little bit sick of playing with Serum. So even though it's awesome, it's time to infiltrate some stuff. Good old-fashioned way. So I have some presets because I like making presets. Let's see, malfunction. I think you can hear my tracks now. Perfect. All right, let's bounce this thing. Real time in place. No, not in place. Nice. So now we have. Now we have the glitch. That's awesome. Let's add an EQ in here. Actually, I don't want this EQ. I want EQ 5. Perfect. So this is FM, and this is FM glitch. Right. So now we can actually start building something from here. Let's see. Maybe this one. That's like some basic, comp filtering going on. So you know what? Let's duplicate this thing. And let's what Comet is doing in here. Let's take Comet off. So yeah, again, one of the most basic Ollie sounds. If you're wondering, I made this saw wave, I think, with my neutron thing. Yeah, and just Yeah, some basic scratch. You can see the modulation on the chorus pitch. Everything is going through a comp filter and delay. I mean, the rest is just saturation, hyperdimension for some stereo width, and some EQing. Yeah, the compressor, this is just a limiter. So yeah. So now we can start actually sequencing some stuff, maybe. Let's see, what do we have? Let's turn off Infiltrator. Let's add some delay. In case you're wondering, this is Echo Boy. Look, I've been trying to replace Echo Boy with another delay, but nothing is sounding as good. So yeah, sorry other developers, Echo Boy. I mean, what I said in my Filterverse tutorial is real, but the main one is still Echo Boy. I mean, yeah, Echo Boy is incredible. And by the way, if you don't know me, orange is for leads. So FM lead thing, and this is oh, by the way, and red is for glitches. Glitch. So let's turn these things off. Yeah. Let's see, and will this reply? Yeah, could be a nice way to reply, actually. Yeah. Not the best question and answer game I came up with. Yeah, let's see what we have here. Yeah, maybe one and a little glitch in here. Let's see what we have. Yeah, could be something. Could be something. I'm not a big fan of this gap. Okay, let's see. Maybe. Maybe. Yeah. It's fine. I'm just like trying to figure out like a nice idea. What do we have in here? Some MS-20 FM, whatever. Let's take it off. What do we have here? This could be fun, but later on in the track. What is this? Record me thing. Oh yeah, it's RF. Huh, that's a nice FM. Oh yeah, it's this one. Oh, forget about it. I'm tired. All right. Let's see. What do we have in here? Not sure if this could be a nice fit, actually. Let's see. Maybe something like this. I don't know. Let's see. Okay. This one actually can come as a nice reply, maybe somewhere in here. And in here, let's try some glitch. Oh, that's horrible. Oh, that's horrible. Oh my god. I can't believe I just made this. It's bad. I don't know what you think, but I think it's bad. Let's try. Let's. I hate this. Okay, let's keep the glitches for later on. Let's add just a FM here, right? Yeah, it could be fun. It could be fun. You know, it's too bad I don't have a webcam because like I'm I'm pretty sure you would have made a meme just seeing me saying how I was dancing on this. But yeah. Yeah. There's something interesting in here. You know, maybe like I can maybe like take this snippet off and maybe add a little crate. This could be fun. Yeah, actually, this could be fun. Like you have to, when you're doing these kind of sequencing, remember that this is still a very basic bass line. So you can play with the bass line later on and make it more interesting. I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah. Okay, maybe play this one here, and this one stops in here. We can maybe start with the FM lead, and add the glitches later on. Something like this, maybe. Yeah, they could work. Best Korean Jesus, but actually, there's like, I don't know, man. Like the last time I streamed, it was like a couple of years ago, and it's a little bit of a hustle to set it up, you know. And the camera that I use for my tutorials is can be used as a webcam, even though it's like some sort of a GoPro thing. So yeah, if I'm making more of these streams, yeah, that can actually be a viable option, you know. Like I can put my phone or whatever, or even find a way to make that. It's a DJI Osmo, by the way, if you're wondering, the camera that you know that records my face in the tutorials. But yeah, that can be an option in the future. But as long as I'm doing this, I don't know if there's like a year and a half. Like literally, I don't know when was the last. You know, let's check it out. The last live I did streamed 2 years ago, according to YouTube. So yeah, if I get back to streaming, I'll make sure there's a webcam. But yeah, now let's continue with this thing. Yeah, I think now we can add maybe. I think another lead could be. Let's see. That's actually, that sounds nice. I love these sounds, guys. But that's a bit too long. You know what could be fun, actually? Let's add an audio channel here. Let's take this snippet and maybe we can glitch it up. I don't know what I don't know what we will get with it from, you know, what we will get from Infiltrator. And honestly, I'm a bit lazy to create a patch. And you know what? Let's create something in Infiltrator. You know, I think it could be nice, because I've never done any tutorial on Infiltrator, even though I think Infiltrator is like, there's at least 5-6 instances of Infiltrator in every track I make. It's I don't know how I was living without this plugin. So you know what, let's make something with it. I think it's going to be fun. So what I like with Infiltrator is the loop, which is a beat repeat. Right, so what I usually do is I go to the minimum. Yeah, that's the minimum speed I want to go for. I'll keep the tempo to 114 because essentially if I'll change the tempo, I have to change the speed to get to the same result, which is this. Right, and the maximum will be 164. So, because you know there's steps in here, I know that I can take this little the envelope and set it to here. So this is the maximum. Right, and now what could be fun in here, just like set it to a grid of 16th and randomize it. I'm sorry, randomizing things. I think it's funny how much we randomize things in Psytrance. It's like literally controlled chaos. So anyways, yeah, set the rate in here to maybe 4 bars, and yeah, let's draw something nice. Let's draw something nice. I mean, let's create a nice sequence. No, that's a no. Maybe in here, yeah. And this one, somewhere in here. Let's see what we have. Now we need something slow in here. Don't ask me why, it just sounds better in my head. This one should be longer. This one also should be longer, like this. And maybe, let's see, this one, we're going to go faster. Maybe this one in here. Maybe this one here. Yeah, here. No, let's get it back here. And this one should be faster. Yeah, this sounds good. Good. Let's add a phaser. Maybe slow rate, 4 bars. It's essentially perfect. Now let's add a comp filter, right? You know what? Let's go to the sequencer. So it's as a multi-effect, Infiltrator is amazing, but in my opinion, what makes it even crazier is its sequencer. Because you know, I just want some bursts of phaser and maybe some bursts of a comp filter, and here some bursts. And now we have. Yeah, this is fun. Let's add a compressor in here, and we can set it to multiband. And you know what? When this comp filter is playing, I'm going to filter everything with maybe this filter. Let's see. Let's set the filter before the comp filter, because the comp filter will create some sort of a delay, right? So we'll filter things out before the delay of the comp filter. Yeah, this is fun. I don't know, like honestly, the thing with Infiltrator is that there's a lot of trial and error thing. So literally what I just did here, I just thought to myself, this sounds nice, so let's add it there. And this thing, let's see. I won't sync it. You know what? Let's set it to triplets. Yeah, half a bar, or 1.5 a bar. So let's see. Let's hear it. Yeah, this is fun. And the last thing I'll do, which I think could be really fun, is adding another beat repeat, but with another with another pattern basically. Let's see, let's hear it out. Yeah, and now literally what I'll do is just like alternate between these, something like this. Let's add more. Yeah, maybe something like this. I don't know. Like literally here in there's no rule. I just set them the way I like. Yeah, this is sounding nice. So this is just a glitch that is going to play. I mean, of course, we can spend way more time inside of Infiltrator, but I think this is more than enough for this sound. So let's bounce it out, but you know what? In place. Like this, exactly, and I'll just add a little EQ. No, you know what? I need my trusty TDR Nova. If you're wondering what I'm doing, I've just added like a little dynamic band in here, just to control the mid-range. That's it. So now we can add this bit in here. So we can continue the sequence. Let's hear what we have. Yes, this is exactly what I'm asking. This is exactly what I'm looking for. Perfect. And let's add a little FM here. Okay. Maybe I need this snippet somewhere from something from here. Yeah. Let's see what we have now. Yeah, let's see. Maybe, and we'll finish it maybe with this, with another phrase from this one. Perfect. Okay, now I think we need to add something new to the sequence. This could be fun. Something like I don't know, maybe something like this. So what do we have in this patch? Yeah, the beauty of a saw wave. You know what? Let's take this channel action on. Let's not duplicate it like this. Let's duplicate this pattern and just bounce this bit. Hello, Alien Coffee. Yeah, welcome to the live stream. Oh wow, we have a delay in here. I didn't see that one. Okay. All right. Let's see. So. It's really weird the way it bounced it out. So you know what I'll do? Just add an audio track in here. Just record a bunch of snippets in here. I just don't want to play a random sequence. So this one is going to record from Serum 2 pre-FXs. Actually, I just realized the FXs are internal, right? Or not? Yeah. Okay, good. Let's record another snippet. I hit this one, but it's okay. Because now I can just keep this one in here. Perfect, let's add an EQ. Maybe give it like a little bit of flow passing. Okay, no, this one doesn't fit in here. But yeah, whatever. Let's hear again what we have. You know what? Let's soothe this thing. I wanted to soothe this. Yeah, that's good. Now. Maybe let's add a little glitch. That's really fun. I love these sounds. I love these things. All right. Let's reply with some FM in here. With maybe like I don't know. Let's pick. Yeah, this should be nice. Yeah, the thing is, let's cut this one in half and maybe find another snippet. Yeah. Hey Paolo, but I did show how I made the shredder bass. Yeah, actually, this track is getting pretty fun. But I think I will need like I will need maybe another lead in here. Let's see what we can do. I'm honestly a bit lazy to sound design. Like I'm not that inspired, to be honest. You know, even though Serum 2 is incredibly good, but I'm just yeah, I think I'm in a weird state when it comes to inspiration, sound design wise, you know. So let's maybe pick something. You know what? From the Psyche Volume 2. Let's see what do we have in here. Yeah. Let's add a random arpeggiator in here. No, not the funk up, the sample and hold one. Yeah, most basic FM that exists on planet Earth. All right, let's you know exactly what I did in a few. Let's modulate this play me knob with the MIDI controller. All right. Right. So let's record something in here and then bounce it out. Let's see. Before that, Shift A. Yeah. Let's do this. All right. So the idea in here, is that let's see. Hold on a second. Where I can find the rhythmizer I made on Bitwig. I made a tutorial where I showed the basic idea behind this device, and I shared it with my patrons too. So the idea in here is let's add some resonance. Let's take off space, and here is something that I've been using a lot in my work lately. Actually, you can hear it in my EP. You can hear it in literally every track I made since a year or so, year and a half or so, and it's the VSM3 Psytrance. This thing is incredibly good, especially on FM leads. So you have like, so you have two saturation units, right? Like second harmonic and third harmonic. I have no idea how they exactly work and what is the math behind them or even the design idea behind them. But all I know is that you choose one of these two, or you can blend them. And I usually go with the second harmonic one because usually it sounds a bit better to my ears, but you can go with whatever you like. And the idea is I just find a setting that I like in here between low, mid, high, low, mid, high, full track. And that's it. I don't know how much you can hear with the YouTube compression thing, because the audio quality on YouTube, to be honest, is a bit bad. But I hope you can hear exactly what's going on. See, like track, it kind of like smash it, and full, you get more bottom end. So without it, let's go to the other one. Yeah, call me crazy, but I feel that the full one in here has a tiny bit more top end. No, just crazy. Let's keep it like this. And now let's bounce it out. So the idea is now I can, oh, by the way, I told you glitch is in red. Let's put it in red like this. This is another FM lead. It's in orange. Well, weird orange. Yeah, there's already some soft clipping in here. But yeah, always good to have. You know what? Let's go back to this. Yeah. Why I did this? I want this automate. I don't want to re-record this automation. So let's just put it here. Put it back with the other leads. Give this one the red color, and the idea is that in here I am already saturating inside of Serum, and I already have a compressor. So let's take these off and leave everything for the vertical. Yeah, give it like this. Now let's bounce it out. And the thing is, now we can use it as a lead. Yeah, it's a fun little lead. This one I really don't like it. Let's just take it off. I really don't like it. And let's replace it with maybe this lead. Okay, let's give it some delay. And let's EQ it a little bit. Yeah, you can see the low end. Actually, it's a really fun track. Yeah. Maybe add. Yeah, better. Yeah. After those FMs, we can maybe add this one. Yeah. That's pretty much what I'm talking about. Maybe add one in here. Yeah, the thing with formant leads is that I don't know, man. Like they're starting to get a little bit. I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like it. Let's add another instance of serum. And you know what I'll do? The same thing that I did earlier. I'll just grab a preset and yeah, play a little bit with it. So let's see, sample and hold velocity. Yep. Yeah, we have just showed you these clips and ARPs, and I'm still using the node grid device. That's called laziness, guys. That's called pure laziness. Let's see. Some of these sample and holds were really nice. I've used this lead so many times. Nope. Actually, some virus. Oh my god, some virus sounds would be really nice. You know what? Let's forget about serum. I love serum, but let's forget about it a little bit and add some virus. So osteoiris. Let's see. Come on. Don't be shy. Yes. All right. Let's see. What do we have? Oh my god, I hate this skin. Let's use the transy skin. Yeah. It's ugly, but it does the job really well. So these are the factory ones. Let's see. Yeah. So I had a lead somewhere that was the Fibo. Yeah. Maybe this one. Almost. Nope. Nope. Let's see. Squash. We just heard the Fibo Vibe one. So I'm pretty sure jumps the glass. Not sure this is what the track needs, actually. I'm more with this kind of timbres. Let's see. Okay, sample and hold, sample and hold. Oh, this is actually really nice. You know what? Let's. Uh, I'm a bit too lazy to sound design it, so let's use the serum one. I think this one is going to do the job pretty well. I think let's try it out with the track first, just to make sure that this is what we will use in the track, and then we'll decide whether I'll keep it or sound design it from scratch. Yeah. This is it will do it actually, but under certain conditions, which means we can we'll use my little secret weapon, Infiltrator. But let's play with some of my presets. I remember I had like some. Yeah, that's kind of the stuff I'm talking about, you know. So essentially, the idea is all right. Let's see. It was in here. Let's hear it out. Yeah. This can do it really good. But the idea, what I'll do is actually, okay, let's duplicate. This is like the dry. Okay. This is like the dry one, right? Let's call it dry. And I'm going to bounce this one out. Oh, actually, that's the wrong bounce. I need to call it. I need to bounce, not the other bounce. Anyways, yeah. Now we have the glitches. Yeah, perfect. So the idea is I can now drag and drop, like use the parts that I want. Like I can just cherry pick. See, like I can take this part out, maybe add this one. No. Just find the one I like. Okay, this one. Okay, this and this. I think they're going to be nice. Yeah. Yeah, maybe just find another snippet for this part. Yeah, right. Sounds good. No, I don't like. No, actually, I don't like it. It just doesn't cut through the mix. That's why I don't like it. Um. It's the same snippet, right? Let's see. Let's see how will they sound all together. Yeah. I don't like it. Let's go back to the drawing board. Let's find another. Yeah, this is the most basic glitch I could make. Let's bounce it out. Yeah, I think this one, with both, they will do the job. Let's keep the dry there. Put this one here. Oh, there was Infiltrator running. I see now. Oh my god, that was so much of a noob move from me. It's not that I like it better now, but yeah, I think it sounds better now. Yeah, and you know what? Let's use the oldest trick in the book, L to just squash it a little bit. Whoa. Oh yeah, this one is louder in volume. That's why. Yeah, that's good. Okay, I think this is way too much. Maybe something like that. This I like the snippet, but I feel it's coming in the wrong timing. Maybe we can do this. Yeah, that's sounding way better. Yeah, maybe we can just continue with some FM. I think it'll sound nice. Let's add maybe this one here to finish the sequence. Yep. This one, maybe we can just all right, cool. I think, yeah, that's a solid 16 bars we've just made. Yeah, let's maybe continue the other 16 bars. Yeah, I think it could be fun. But before that, I would like to grab myself something to drink. Give me like 20 seconds. All right. So back. Let's see. With the virus, maybe let's find a nice weird sound. Something like I think this one. Nope. No, but something like that, you know, like something really weird. Maybe this. Or you know what? Let's find one of the FXs. These things should be nice. Oh, this one actually could be fun. Let's see. Let's add an L2. Just compress it really bad. Is the virus... What are the settings on the virus? Yeah. This is something that, you know, I really love the virus with all my heart, but sometimes it's just annoying that the volume is really like it's minus 25 dB. Yeah, I think this one would be super fun. Here, let's see. Let's see. All right. We have, I think, a delay and a reverb here, right? Yeah, we have a little delay. Let's take it off. Off. Oh, yeah. Off. Yeah. Now it's off. Let's bounce it out, because here's the thing. Look, check this out. There's a tiny bit of latency. Oh no, actually, no, there isn't. Yeah, I thought there would be more latency. You know what we can do? We can like stretch it, something like this. No, actually, no, I don't like it. It was a fun idea to experiment with. I'll keep it on the side and maybe find something else. Let's give it a color like this one, and turn off L2 and maybe find another one. Okay, this is just way too much high energy. High end, top end, yeah. Okay, hold on, let's see the... Yeah, Matt, actually this is how most of modern Psytrance is made, basically cherry picking parts you like, and yeah, like rendering a whole bunch, and this is the whole concept of controlled chaos, actually. This could be nice. Let's take off the bassline, keep just one kick in here. And let's cut these things. Let's keep just this one. Yeah, and maybe oh, that's a nice closed head. Nice. I'm surprised by my closed head, because it's been a while I'm using the same closed head everywhere. So yeah, I'm surprised I changed in here because like I just opened actually an old project I wanted to work on, and I thought to myself, okay, let's do the live stream with this project. So yeah, I just wanted to work on it. So yeah, that's why. Yeah, that's why I'm surprised that I didn't use the basic closed hat. Yeah. Anyways. All right. You know what? Let's. Those delay and reverb are nice, but let's take them off. You know, I do love everything the virus makes, but see, this is the latency I was talking about. Yeah, it's because of the emulator. The emulator adds some latency because of the way it calculates. Yeah, that's nice. And I think let's turn off the virus and maybe like a steeper cut. And what could be interesting is actually adding a tool in here and creating a little or really simple. Let's add an LFO. Actually, let's add a curves LFO. And let's create like a really simple beat repeat. Reset curve. Yep. Yeah, something like this is fun. Maybe like this. Yeah, this is nice. This is nice. Yeah, let's compress it with an L2. Hold on, there's something. There's something weird about it. Right, so now we have this kind of like an FX sound. Let's put it with the other FXs. Oh, actually, I had some FXs here. Let's hear them out. Let's give pigment some time to load. It's becoming heavier and heavier. Even though my PC is still strong. Let's save the project, by the way. Let's see what we have. Oh, that's nice. Yeah. No, I don't need them now. Let's just change the color to this. Let's stretch this thing out. Do not repitch it, just stretch it out. Yeah, we didn't even need to. No, we didn't even need it to stretch it out. No, actually, I need to stretch it out just a tiny bit like this. And let's keep it on stretch. It was good. So this it starts good, but then it ends up really bad. So maybe take the snippet, put it in here. Let's see what we will have. Yeah, sounds okay. I mean, the thing is, I'm not even trying to make this sequence perfect because I'll get to it tomorrow, or I don't know when. I'll get back to it and I'll be like, I don't like it. Let's change it, you know? So yeah, this is good enough. That's a big, not a big issue, but usually this is how it goes, you know, like you'll do a sequence and then you'll get back to it and you'll be like, yeah, it was good when I made it, but now I don't like it that much. So you'll change it, add some stuff, remove some stuff. So yeah, for now it's just rolling. I just want to finish it. No, maybe like this, like take this thing off, maybe. No, that's really weird. No, actually, that's not cool. I don't like it. Maybe this snippet. I don't know. Let's see. Oh, it should stop here. Oh my god, that's disgusting. I don't like it. This could be fine. Nice. Let's try it out. And maybe this one. Actually, this is the second FM. Actually, I didn't name them. Another rookie mistake. So I was confused. Yes. Now we're getting somewhere nice. And now we can add a little tiny FM in here. Yeah, something like this maybe. Yeah, I think I'm over exaggerating this thing. Maybe. I'm pretty sure when I'll get back to this project, I'll be like, too much glitches. Yeah. It's funny though. Let's see the dry one maybe. Yeah, let's just take a snippet from the dry one and put it there. Oh, no, 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 no. Here. Oh, that's actually nice. Yeah, you just witnessed a really nice happy accident. Yeah, that's actually fun. Let's add something in here. No. Don't like how it sounds. Maybe get back to this lead. Yeah. No, that's actually not the snippet I want from this snippet. Let's do something like this. Yeah, we can make it play for a while here. Actually, I don't like this one here. Maybe we can just put it like this. No, I don't know. There's something missing in here, and I'm not sure what it is. It's this lead, but just a nice groove. Let's borrow one of these snippets. Maybe this one. Let's see how it sounds. You know, it's at this point it's just trial and error. Yeah, something energetic. Perfect. That's what I'm looking for. Now let's add this. This one sounds so good. maybe this snippet. No, actually, you know what? Okay. This is a bit too cheesy what I'm about to do, but I love it. It's part of my sound. So, yeah. So when I made that Silent One bank, like I think 4 years ago or something like that, the first preset is my most used squelch ever. I'll just add a rhythmizer clone in here. Oh, I love this squelch, man. I love this squelch. And sometimes this squelch, by the way, squelches in greenish. And sometimes the squelch is the answer. Not always, but sometimes. Perfect. And now we can get like another FM replying in here, and some Gatling gun kind of thing going on. You know, it's modern Psytrance in a nutshell. Yeah. I'm not sure. Let's hear it from somewhere in here. Yeah. Yeah, it's sounding nice. By the way, guys, yeah, let's try to keep the chat in English, please, because I don't understand Portuguese. So yeah, let's try to keep it in. I think that's Portuguese, Tony. So yeah, let's try to keep it in English. That would be nice. And yeah, didn't we have like a nice glitch? Maybe this one. Yeah, could be fun. All right, guys. You know what? I'm pretty serious about this. If you don't start speaking in English, I'll just stop this live stream because this is super disrespectful. So yeah, would you please start speaking in English? All right then. All right, let's go back. All right, let's continue this thing. I want to finish the sequence. All right, let's get some FM back in here. Let's see. Oh yeah, we have those squelches now. Let's add some of them. Perfect. And let's apply with some FM. Or maybe something like this. This thing is nice. Let's take this recording thing. Yeah, but let's of course choose another snippet. Actually, Matt, yeah, I did record those filter sweeps. So this is the patch. Basically, it's an FM wavetable with a high pass filter, and I don't think we can see it anymore. Let's see. Yeah, here's I've recorded the filter automation with my MIDI controller, and then I bounced it out. So yeah, that's how I did it. Let's hear the whole sequence again. nice. This is really nice. Before I finish the sequence, this one. I don't know why there's... Where's this FM coming from? Huh. Hold on, that's weird. Okay. Oh yes, here I think there was a clip playing. Something. Yeah, there was a clip playing. Yeah, let's reply with, I don't know, I'm starting to get out of ideas, but like I don't want to add any more leads to this sequence because I'll probably add more later on. So maybe let's reuse some of the stuff we already have. Yeah, this one could do it. And maybe add some of these. Actually, we had another variation of this one. Let's use it. Let's use this one. Let's just make sure it's not hitting the L2 way too hard. Yeah, that's good. Let's see, maybe. Yeah. Yeah, this one is fun, but let's see, maybe there was another better snippet in here, maybe. Yeah, maybe this one. At this point we can start repeating some stuff because this is like hold on, let's see. Yeah, this is like a 32 bars, so we can repeat some stuff. We can repeat some stuff. Oh, you know, yeah, you know, I've been an Ableton user for far too long. Actually, I still have Ableton in here installed. I actually have the demo version of Live 12. You know, what I'm trying to say in here is that I've been an Ableton user. I'm still an Ableton user a little bit, but yeah, Bitwig is worth it. It actually. It really depends on your workflow. I feel, you know, at the end, like it's been a couple of years I'm using Bitwig, and now Ableton is bringing the bounce in the new update. So that's a huge advantage Bitwig had. Now Ableton will have it anyways. But I feel if personally, I'm way faster in Bitwig than in Ableton. Because of the way that Bitwig deals with, for example, MIDI audio clips, or even MIDI clip. Like for instance, check this out. Let's cut these. Yeah, I've just created. It's the same snippet, but we don't care. We can select all of these snippets, fade them out, all at the same time. This is something Ableton can do, right? Ableton has a lot of Max for Live devices that you can buy, download for free, whatever. But basically, there's a lot of developers that did a lot of stuff for Max for Live. So that's a huge advantage. But in Bitwig, you don't need a degree in rocket science to do Max for Live devices. You can just add a grid in here and do them. So what I'm trying to say is that if you're into this kind of like, you know, you can add modules, and it's like a VCV rack or like a Euro rack thing. So if you're into modular stuff and you're willing to do some crazy sound design stuff, I think Bitwig is way better than Ableton. And I think on the long run also Bitwig is way better, because every year you have like 2 major updates, and Ableton are a bit slow on the updates, and I feel Bitwig listens more to their users, and they add the stuff that we ask them for. So yeah, if you're more into sound design, creating crazy stuff, Bitwig is way better. Bitwig is way more stable, by the way, because it has this sandboxing thing. I don't know if I've ever showed it on my... Yeah, I did show it on my channel many times, actually. These plugins. So my plugins, they run separately from Bitwig. So if anything crashes, Bitwig will continue on playing. And this is something Ableton doesn't have. So yeah, would I recommend moving to Bitwig? Yes. I would definitely recommend moving to Bitwig, especially if you're into this kind of like crazy sound design, wizardry, modular stuff. And not only, it'll make your workflow way faster. But again, I'm not dissing Ableton. I still have it in here, and I still use it. So sorry, I took way too long trying to explain my point, but I just wanted to come out clean from this one. And so, because a lot of people tell me, yeah, you always diss Ableton, and I'm not dissing Ableton. I just think Bitwig is better. Yeah, hope that answered the question. Into own with Bitwig via Splice, but I used Ableton for over 10 years, so like yeah, just I noticed a lot of the sound designers. Yeah, it's Bitwig. Like right now, I'm using Serum for most of these sounds because it's Serum 2. It just came out, but actually, I love sound designing with Bitwig. Like if it comes to me, like let's say I don't have this YouTube channel and I'm not trying to follow up on the latest trends in like, Serum 2 just went out and I'm going to make some content for it, and all that stuff. I think most of my sound design will be done inside of Bitwig because it can do everything Serum 2 is doing actually, and even more. And again, I'm not saying it's Serum 2 is bad or anything. I love Serum. It's amazing, but when you have everything in the DAW and you think of it from an investment point of view, when you're just buying a DAW that can do all of that, I think it's awesome. Anyways, guys, let's finish this thing. I really want to, like, we still have like 5 bars to go, and actually I want to finish this and then go to sleep because it's almost 11 p.m. here in France, and I'm starting to get a bit tired. So let's finish this thing. So you guessed it, it's MFM. Maybe use this snippet, it looks good. Sounds good. Maybe add a little glitch. I think we have some nice glitches over there that we've already used. You know what? Let's repeat this idea. Let's repeat this whole thing. Yes, from time to time you can cheat and repeat some stuff. Actually, it doesn't work. let's take it out. Maybe this little snippet. Maybe add this one. Yeah, experimenting, and sometimes it's cheating, you know, because you're like, yeah, I know that this snippet works, so I can repeat it, but I'm repeating it like 16 or even 20 bars after, so yeah. Yeah, I'm going to leave this session online, yeah. I'm not going to take it off. Well, at least for the time being, it's going to stay online. And now maybe I can get this glitch in here. Maybe. Let's see. I just want to find something that is not too high-endy. Exactly, this is what I'm looking for. Some FM again. Let's find another snippet. Michael, I'll answer that in a few. I'll just finish the sequence and answer that. Let's see, how did I finish this phrase in here? Okay, you know what? Let's finish it with some squelches, because now we have a lot of squelches to use. Yeah, I'll probably change that later on when I'll recheck this project, but for now I think it's doing it really well. No, I don't like FM at the end. I don't think it'll sound good. Yeah, this is cool. Let's take this out. Yeah, I'll keep it like this for now. I don't think I think I'll change it when I'll get back to this project, but I think, yeah, I think this is good. Let's hear everything we made. Yeah, we have we have a 32 bars loop that I can actually use to to expand on and just create the whole track. So with Factory Spectre, I have no idea what this plugin is, so I'm going to check it out. Thank you for the for mentioning it. When it comes, Michael, to Saturn 2 and VSM, the Vertigo VSM3, for me they are two different planets because Saturn, this is just me, okay? I don't like Saturn as a saturator. It has all of these nice saturation types inside of it, these amp emulation. Well, first of all, this is just like your Swiss Army knife saturator plugin that can give you like a lot of saturator flavors, while the VSM is just this is just an emulation of a unit by Vertigo Sound, right? I think the unit is called VSM3 too. Anyways, it's a saturator unit, and there was something like I forgot the details actually about it, and I need to read the manual again. But if I'm not mistaken, there was something about the design of this unit, with the second harmonic order thing and the third harmonic, that made it sound that good. And there was something like with the electronics behind it that made it sound really good. So Saturn is an all-around kind of, I can do it all saturator, and this one is a specific unit doing a specific thing. So from this one you will get like a specific sound, and honestly I think the Vertigo one sounds awesome on FMs and on drums, and not all drums. The 909 open hat, I think it sounds really good on the 909 open hat, but like, for example, if I'll put it on a bass line, I don't like how it sounds on a bass line. You know what I mean? While Saturn, you can just almost put it everywhere and it'll sound good. And also Saturn has those modulators in here. There's envelope followers, there's an LFO, and you can actually modulate the drive, and you can like create some more creative stuff out of it. I think, like, for me that sums up the differences between these two units. Why do I use them? The Vertigo is every time there's an FM lead I want to saturate it, it's the VSM3 one. Like, I don't even think twice about it. Saturn 2, I honestly bought it to make bass lines, and by now I don't use it anymore because like it was just there for bass lines, because I really think it sounds awesome on bass lines. But honestly I don't need it anymore. And I'll probably sell its license because it's it's really good, but it's just not my cup of tea. I hope that made sense. Vertigo, the new one, I didn't try it. I didn't try the new Vertigo one, or even the Oven. I actually didn't try them all. The thing is, I'm at this point where I try new plugins. It's not that I don't try new plugins, but I don't try everything. Because at a certain point I just can't keep up, and I can't, I'm always trying to build a workflow around a plugin. And when I'm constantly trying new plugins, I can't build that workflow around them. You know what I mean? So I can't use them correctly, and I think this is this is too bad, because at a certain point you're like Saturn. I think I paid it like 100 euros or something like that, maybe less. Like I forgot. I bought it when it came out, and point being is that you're putting money on a thing that you won't use at a certain point, so it's not it's not a good investment. So that's why like I have certain workflow with certain plugins, especially saturators, so like I keep it there because Oven give life on bunts, subtle depth added, plasma for each. Okay, but I'm open to new plugins, so I'll try them out. Thanks a lot for the suggestions. Anyways, guys, I think this sums up this live stream. The live stream, I'll keep it online for now, so you can watch it out again. And yeah, I hope you all had a nice viewing session. And yeah, I don't know if I'll make another one, honestly, like when I'll make another one. But yeah, hopefully soon. So yeah, maybe we'll continue this track. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, have a great one, guys. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one.